Julie. How are you? Hi, Lisa. Hi, Joanne. How are you? Hi, Leanne. Oh, thank you. Hi, Joanne. Couple of Joannes. Ooh, that's cool. How is everybody tonight? Everybody good? What a hot day we had today, right? Everybody else have a hot day? I had a extremely humid day. I did get home. Hot but good. Absolutely hot but good. Hi, Mia. I'm good. I had a good day. It's kind of crazy, but you know, I always forget about some of the benefits of my day. Hi, Bev. One of my job is that, you know, I have to take care of the most crucial or critical first, and I had one of those this morning. So I just moved people around. So I just moved a visit from today to tomorrow because I got home and I still had to chart some, but it was warm out and my grandkids were here. So I just waited to chart a little bit later while me and my husband were eating supper and the grandkids were gone. So we got in the pool for just a little bit tonight. And, you know, sometimes I get frustrated. I think we all do when we forget to count our blessings. And that blessing is that my job is not 12 hours or 8 hours in one building all day long. And I do get very frustrated some days, but I just have to remember those are the blessings. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Peggy. So anyway, so I got to be in the pool a little bit with my grandkids today, and I visited with my daughter-in-law. She's the one that my son is deployed, so I was so glad that I got to spend some time with her and just have some adult girl talk with her, you know, just to make sure, love on her a little bit, I guess is the word, you know, just love on her some. So I just have to count my blessings, and that was one blessing for today. That was nice. I got home, changed my clothes, I charted a little bit later, and all the charting's done, and here we are, and we're going to craft. So, let me exit this. I didn't want to, I was watching Grammy's Craft Boutique, and I hate getting off early whenever somebody is live. So, let me try and get this out of there. So, I was watching Amanda at Grammy's Craft Boutique. Amanda got a bunch of ribbon in, 130 different kinds of ribbon. Oops, I need that. So, go check out Grammy's Craft Boutique for your ribbon needs, because let me tell you what, she has got some stuff I haven't seen anywhere else. Let me see. I'm going to post her link down there real quick. I need to move this somewhere where I can just keep at it. So, oh, that's the wrong thing. That's not what I wanted. But anyway, I forgot. Somebody wanted to know how I put my ties on my, I was answering comments, and somebody wanted to know how I do that. So, gosh darn it, so that's the link to that video. By the way, we are at 3,600 hours for a video, so thank you guys so much. We're 400 away. So, bad typing. Oh, did somebody type something bad? Donna. Oh, there we go. Yep, I get that. Yep, absolutely. Hi, Georgia. Oh, well, thank you. You're new to wreath making. Oh, awesome. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad that I was able to help you. So super happy. So this is Grammy's Craft Boutique's page. Like I said, she's got lots of ribbon there and decent prices. Hey, Penny. So I wanted that on there as well. I should have gave you my Etsy shop too, but anyway, mine's Wreath Addiction RN for Etsy as well. Hi, Janet Cook. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. I need to go check out your page. You need some seagull ribbon. Oh, cool. Well, and I tell you what, my recommendation is to message her. Not that she's going to be able to get everything that everybody wants, but I do believe that she makes a list of what people are wanting, and she does her very best to, oh, thanks, Sheena. She does her very best to try and get stuff that people are asking for. So, anyway, I would message her if you don't see what you're looking for in there. The one thing that I've been trying to do, because there isn't a ribbon for everything, is looking at the colors and deciding how I can enhance my sign with colors, because not every ribbon is going to match every sign. I mean, I know we try and do that. We do that all the time. Oh, look at this ribbon. It's perfect. It's going to match the chicken on this, or it's going to match the barn, or it's going to match the tree or the truck. We do kind of get into that, but let's try, remember, not to get into those ruts. Now, every ribbon doesn't have to be perfectly matched. We're wanting to add some color, add some texture to those things. So, hi, Katie. I'm going to go back to the King Sumo, Katie, and see if I can resend your email. I keep resending it. I don't know why it's not showing up, but it should be. So don't forget about the King Sumo, everybody. We're trying to get to 4,000 views, and once we do, we're going to have a giveaway. And you might have moved to, I swore you were on page 2, Katie, but maybe you're on page 3 now. There you are. So it's, I didn't even check to make sure that you got, are you getting into your email? Because the email that you put on here might be different. So hopefully you're getting in there. So anyway, I need to spit my gum out, but I'm trying to lose weight, guys. So I try to keep my mind off of food while I am down here working. And the one way I do that is by keep putting gum in my mouth. So please excuse me, I'll get rid of that so I'm not chopping. So anyway, here's the witch that we're going to be giving away. This is the first prize winner. And then we're going to give away some signs. So 2 winners, and once we get to 4,000 views. So we have a little bit of time. I extended it. Please take some time and go watch those videos for me. I would greatly appreciate that. And go to the King Sumo so that you can register as well, so that you're in the drawing. So last night, it took me only about 20 minutes or so, I went ahead and I ruffled up some of these. So let's start with Love You More. And then I was just thinking today, I mean, when I drive, my mind wanders. Hi, Patricia. This is, you know, I cut this a long time ago. I do believe it's a poly mesh, because it's very stiff. It might be called a poly burlap, actually. I'm sorry, I should have wrote that down. But it's the brown, and it has the tan through it. It's very stiff. I have a couple, where'd my rolls go, that I need to do yet. So I have some already done up, because like I told you guys, I'm on call this weekend, and as much as I do love coming and visiting with you guys, I get carried away and I don't go to bed, and then I'm going to be super tired, and that makes for a long weekend. So this is really stiff, so I love it. It's very solid, stiff. It's a good thick material, so I would say that it is a poly burlap. You must have, because your address is on there, Katie. You must have done something, because it still shows up for this video, for this drawing. So I resent it again, so we'll see. Alright, so I have a total of 12 ties on the bottom, and I made this wreath frame myself. It's Dollar Tree. So we have 6 long ones and 6 short ones, as you can see. Hey Chris, how are you? I'm good. Oh, oops, sorry. Trying to zoom in a little bit so you guys can see a little bit better. Fun, yeah, we're going to create something tonight. So So anyway, so I did several of the outside ones. I'm going to go ahead and do a couple so you guys can see what I did. And I basically just did the Woodland ruffle. These are cut to, I do believe I cut these to 36 or close to it. 36, that's what I thought. I'm sure I got this from Craft Outlet. I've gotten a lot of stuff from Craft Outlet. Let me see if I have another one over there. I did two, I think there was two of these. That's what, because these are 36. So then I just roll it a couple times on each end, and then I just ruffle the center, and I'm putting mine in rolls up. So these are the rolls. Whoops, sorry. I know, this crazy camera. So, hi Marianne. So rolls up. I need to send a support ticket to Mevo because my Mevo has a mind of its own. I think it has a ghost down here. Hi Nancy. I know, I think it just keeps me on my toes. What do you think? Do you think it's just doing that to keep me on my toes? I disappeared. I know it. I know. I'm sorry guys. I need to do a support ticket, but I'm going to tell you what, I don't know. I am technologically challenged, and trying to figure out who to contact for Mevo is not easy. So, and then you do it, and then they try and contact you, and I'm busy working, so it is a pain. So anyway, so I'm rolling each end 2 to 3 times. I put a clip on the one end, and then I start on the other end, and I do that 2 to 3 times. And then I ruffle. So I love this method. Love it, love it, love it. Makes it look really full, doesn't it? And then pull this one up so that nothing's laying on top of each other. It's kind of like you do with when you're doing the regular ruffle. So I have a whole list myself of ribbon that I need to get from Grammy's Craft Boutique. I'm like, oh my gosh, I just ordered a bunch of ribbon. I'm like, Amanda, how come I didn't know that you found all this good ribbon? I should have waited. So, you know, but you can never have too much ribbon, can we? I don't think so. I don't think so. So please take some time and bless my page. I greatly appreciate it. Let's try and get up to some people. Oh, well, thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, I know. I saw that too. I saw all that ribbon too, Marguerite. I did, and I'm like, man, and the one that he said had blue in it, I have not had a chance to go look at that website yet, but that stuff with the blue in there, oh my gosh, right? What are the short ties for? They're just another holder of mesh. I don't put ribbon in there, and if this wreath was going to take curls or a ruffle by itself, it would not get that. It's basically just a placeholder so that my ribbon doesn't overlap each other too much. Basically just makes my wreath a little bit fuller. I got this method from Busy Bees Custom Creations. This is how Brenda makes her wreaths and wreath forms. So I asked her if it was okay if I did my wreath forms that way, and she said of course. So that's what I've been doing, and I love it. I do, sometimes I do. There are times I do 12 ties, and you probably could do 12 ties with this method because it's so full, but I wanted it really full. So, you know, maybe next, I do have an idea for a farmhouse one. So maybe I'll look for some of the mesh that's similar to this, and maybe we'll do 12 ties and see how it looks, and we can compare the fullness between 12 and 18. How's that? So, let's see, what else we got to talk about? So the weekend's almost here. I'm on call. I know you guys already heard that. Depends on how things are, how crazy things are. I usually do not get on a live, but if I may hop on for a minute, you just never know. So you might see me, but it won't be to create anything. Thank you, Sheena. Hi, Carrie. How are you? I guess our kids made it out to Colorado and back. I tell you, I don't know about those kids. Short little weekend trip, huh? So they went safe and sound. I'm glad they have fun though. They're young. They have no commitments. They need to go have a good time. So Carrie is my nephew's mother, and we have sons that are 2 weeks apart in age, and they're both 30. So, and they're very good friends. I just love that. So, hi Lorna, how are you? Hi Denise. So when I say bless my page or sprinkle the love, that means hit the S-H-A-R-E button. For some reason, Facebook doesn't like us to say that on our business pages, but it tells us that stuff all the time other places, like, right? You know, like, don't you have friends that would like to see this? But anyway, so if you do that, it goes to your personal page, and then maybe some of your friends that don't know me and that I make wreaths will see it, and maybe they will contact me and decide to purchase something from me, and that would be greatly appreciated. I have made some stuff for Lorna's sister, so thank you, Joanne. Hi, Arlene. This is the Woodland ruffle. So these are cut at 36 inches. I have part of this done so that we aren't on for as long as I like to be on with you guys, but I'm on call this weekend. So I just am trying to be a little bit more conservative with my time, because I get tired, especially in this heat. Makes me tired. Yeah, they drove all night to get home. So, and then my son's girlfriend went with them, and she doesn't drive at night, so it was Josh and Jared that had to split the time driving home through the dark. So they made it. They had a good time and had some good fun. They're creating memories. Oh no! Oh no. Yes, that is true. We have to still watch for the COVID, and you know, like I said, I'm trying to keep myself from being wore down, you know, with all the stuff that's going on, for sure. Yes, prayers for sure, Georgia. Thank you, Joanne. You're right. Prayers. I say that so often, I do forget sometimes. And I do, I'm a hospice nurse, if you guys don't already know. So I don't have any patients right now, thank goodness, that have COVID. But, you know, you just never know. And especially when families are coming to visit their loved ones because they're dying, you know, I mean, we are all kind of starting to get a little bit laxed, and that's, as much as I mean, I'm very cautious, but still, you know, there's still days that I think, oh man, you know, I'm just going to run into the store for a minute. Doesn't happen very often, but I cleaned out my car, for instance, last weekend, and Amanda and I went to Craig Bachman, and I got to drop off my car to get it detailed. That's why I cleaned it out. And I'm like, oh, I'll just get in the back end and get my mask. Oh, no, I won't, because I took all that stuff in the house. Thank goodness we were at Cloyd's job, and he had a mask in his truck. So I got a mask out of his truck. So, you know, I mean, we just, I don't know, new normal, right? Mask everywhere. So, that one come undone. All right, I just pull these up. That's a very full wreath. Hang on one second, guys. Having a little bit of a hot flash. Just a tad. Oh, thanks for joining. I'm in Illinois. I'm in Beneld, Illinois. Sometimes it is very, yeah, I mean, we're going to put some on, yep. Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Sheena. So, I'm going to kind of rotate. So these are the ribbons that I have. Oh, okay. Thank you, Georgia, from DeMoult, Indiana. Hi, Stacy. Thanks for joining. So these are our combinations. I love this. I thought these colors really went with the sign. Like I said, trying to get some other colors in there so that it would, you know, pop a little bit. Thanks everybody for joining. I appreciate it. Yeah, my business name is Wreath Addiction RN, and I'm from Beneld, Illinois. I don't live too far from Scott Waterman. About, I'd say 30 to 40 minutes, depending upon. That's a good thing and a bad thing, right? You guys all know when you have a ribbon fetish, right? So now Amanda's selling ribbons, and I visit with Amanda daily. Her and I have become very, very close crafting buddies. I bounce ideas off of her, she bounces ideas off of me. It's so nice to have somebody that I can just, you know, look at or, you know, send a message to and say, hey, look at these ribbon choices. What do you think? You know, so I'm thinking that I might put this one. I don't know. We'll see. Let's do this. Let's just see. It's not really going to matter what one's on bottom and what one's on top. Totally. But we'll just see. So again, if you wouldn't mind blessing my page and blessing it to some groups that you know of, that would be awesome. I greatly appreciate it. Thanks, Georgia. We're always here to help. You always just post some questions. You know, you could post a question on my page or send me a message. I'll be glad to help you in any way I possibly can. I definitely don't know all the answers, and if I don't, I'll direct you somewhere that might know them. I'm in a business group and a crafting group, which is Lori at hardworkingmom.com. It wasn't, all my windows are pretty much covered up. Oh, well, I did hear that on the TV tonight while we were eating dinner that we were going to be getting some rain, so, which is probably good. My pool is actually, I can't believe that I'm saying this, but my pool is actually warm. My pool is 92 to 94 degrees. I like it. Thank you, Peggy. Hi, Jean. I do like it, but tonight was just a little bit too warm, so maybe a little bit of rain will help cool it off a little bit. So, I love this plaid. What do you guys think? So, what's everybody, is anybody crafting while you watch me? Because I do that all the time. Like when I get off here tonight, I'll clean up, and I probably won't get, like this was easy to start this project because it was ruffles, but the gingerbread is going to have a base mesh of 21 inch, so it won't be easy. But so I'll look for something else to do that's gonna, you know, that I can maybe prepare ahead of time a little bit more. So, so while I do that, I watch you guys, or I try and find somebody's live I didn't get to see and watch the replay of it. You know, try and be supportive in that way, you know, and share their pages, I said the bad word, to some of our groups. I also have a group called Create with Addiction RN. Please request to join that group. That's where we can share our lives and any wreaths that you made. It's not a selling page, it's just a page where you can go and post your creations, and that's also a place that you can post questions that you may have, like with a ribbon or mesh or something like that. I got this sign from Dollar General. Dollar General. I got this sign from Dollar General. And I think it was only $4 or $5. Dollar General has some good finds sometimes. It is Create with Addiction RN. Create with Addiction RN is my it's just a group that we get in there and we share things, share our lives, share your YouTube videos, and you can post pictures of the wreaths that you make or even ask questions. Oh, that's cool. You're welcome, Stacy. And then, you know, other people, I know Grammy's Craft Boutique, they have a business or a page too that does the same things, and it's called Grammy's Craft Buddies. So, you know, get asked to join that group as well. Because you want, if you're, anybody who does lives, give me a thumbs up. You need places to share your lives to. So those places, and you can't just bombard Facebook regular pages. So they get mad about that and they remove them. So if you share them to groups, they like that. So the more groups you share your lives to, the better Facebook likes it. We have to try and figure out Facebook, right? Facebook is the jealous girlfriend, the jealous boyfriend, or whatever you want to call it. They don't like the YouTube people, so you have to learn how to play well with Facebook. And once you learn how to play with Facebook, Facebook can be very beneficial to your business, right? A Be Kind. I had a Be Kind shirt, and I didn't wear it tonight, but I do have one. I ordered it online from the sisters from Florida, I do believe. I need to get a tank top from them, but I'm actually started my diet again. Thank you, Katie. Started my diet again. Been doing better. Today's day 4. I can't say I've been perfect, but I have gotten in my pool and done exercises, so that's a good thing, right? So, you know, you got to take the wins where they are. So, hey, Amanda. I was just telling them about our craft groups that we have to share our lives to. So I told them about me and you, Grammy's Craft Buddies and Create with Addiction RN. And I have your page posted, your Etsy shop down there, but all the beautiful ribbon that you bought so that people can go and scope out your Etsy store. Amen to that. Thanks, Penny. So I am so blessed with great wreathing community, great friends here, you know, so. Oh, good. Am I skinny yet? Isn't that the truth? And that's me and Amanda. We are definitely, we want that gratification right now. Please bring it on. Yeah, we don't want to wait. I mean, I get on the scale every day. That is not a good idea. I don't recommend that. But I don't do that just to see a loss. I do that to make sure, because I can gain 5 pounds in a day. I mean, if I have a bad binge day and I eat a bunch of chocolate, nothing doing that I couldn't gain 5 pounds in a day. You're welcome. Thank you. I don't know what I would do without you. I told you that. So Amanda's super, super sweet, and we talk things out, and she helps me, you know, because sometimes, you know, let's face it, when we're building business, we need somebody to also uplifts us, because life gets us down, you know. So we need somebody to say, hey, it's worth it. Keep hanging in there. Just like I told you today, I have to count my blessings, you know, that I was able to come home from work today and not finish charting right away and get in the pool with my grandkids, you know. There's a lot of jobs out there that I couldn't do that, and sometimes I forget about the benefits that I have like that. You know, there isn't a job out there that's perfect, you know, so I just have to talk to myself, talk to God, you know, help him, you know, have him help me not get so frustrated and just, you know, see me through, because I do know, I'm not trying to be a brag, but I do know I'm a very good hospice nurse. So I try my best. I love my patients. And so, you know, so I always feel good at the end of the day. Yep. Yep. Me too, Georgia. Hi, Kristen Taylor. Oh, and oh my gosh. So I mean, that's a whole lifestyle change, right? Like, you can never eat carbs again, right? I want to be able to eat a little bit of everything and just portion control. Just be able to control myself, to have self-control. No, you don't need 2 pieces of apple pie, you know, or 2 pieces of chocolate cake, or this great big large hot fudge sundae, as I'm mentioning all the things I miss. My gingerbread head, it was actually a wreath kit that I got from Lori from Hardworking Mom, but there's other people that have these. I've seen them on Craft Outlet has these. Check with Craft Outlet, they have them. Trying to think who else has. I know Craft Outlet has them. I saw them there, so I like that. What do you guys think? You don't have self-control? Yes, we are, Ben. Unless you do. Well, and you do have to know yourself, right? That is the other part of this whole thing, this whole deal, is you have to know yourself and be true to yourself. I always say that there is an 11th commandment. You want to know what my 11th commandment is? Thou shalt not kid thyself. And that is a very, I mean, they should put that right in the Bible, on the 10 commandments. They should, and the 11th one, thou shalt not kid thyself. You know, be true to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Know yourself. Just like, you know, I need to have more motivation. Like every night I think, okay, in the morning I'm going to get up early and I'm going to get on the bike. And then when morning hits, this is what I say to myself. But if I get up this early and I have a bad day, then I'm going to be super tired and I'm not going to do anything on my wreath business tonight. So it's a catch-22 with me. Jana Mays, oh, Jamer, and Stephanie just did a live on her today, so I'm going to go look at some of her signs too. But yes, J. Marie Designed. Yes, thank you, Amanda. That's a very powerful, absolutely, it is, it really is. All right, so let's see here if we have enough ribbon to make a bow. All right, let's try the Easy Bow Maker. I had most of this wreath done, so. Oh, thank you, Philadelphia. Hi, Naomi. Thank you for joining. My page is Wreath Addiction RN. If you would tap the bell icon, I'd greatly appreciate it. That'll give you notification when I go live. And if you take a moment after this to, I'm going to make this, let's see, that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's go with 12, because that way if we want to cut some off, we can. I am doing a King Sumo giveaway. I need to just keep that stuff out, don't I? And that's with YouTube, so if you would go and subscribe to my YouTube channel through the King Sumo, that's on my Wreath Addiction RN page. We are going to be giving away this witch once we hit 4,000 hours of viewing of my videos, and we are at 3,600 right now. And the second place winner is going to get some signs. So, hey Lindsay, your mom is a nurse too? Awesome. You know, I haven't been a nurse very long. A lot of people think, oh, look, she's an old nurse. They don't really think I'm old, but I am. I'm going to be 56 in August. So, but my mom passed away in September of 2008, and I was not in the medical field. I was a teacher's aide. I've done a lot of different things, people. I have been a truck driver recruiter. I know that probably sounds odd, but I went to truck driving schools and I hired new graduates to work for different trucking companies that I worked for. You might have heard of one of them, TMC. I worked for TMC, and I worked for Arrow Trucking out of, TMC's out of Des Moines, Iowa. And I worked for, and they have an awesome, I can't even think of the word, office. They have their own hotel and pool and everything. That was super nice when I worked for them. But anyway, and then I worked for Arrow Trucking out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. And then I worked locally for Busky Lines and locally for Curry Ice and Coal. So you'll be 55 in August on the 30th. Oh, awesome, Joanne. We're close in age too, aren't we? So, so anyway, so I've done a lot of different things. But anyway, so after I quit the working at the trucking company, I worked at the school because I was working a lot of hours recruiting people, and my kids were in junior high and starting to hang around with the wrong crowd. And I'm like, no, we're not having that. So me and my husband, their job came open. I applied for the job as a teacher's aide, so I had plenty of college hours to do that. And I went to work as a teacher's aide. Hi, Anna. Oh, hi, Arla. Did you click the bell icon, Arla? Try that again so that maybe you'll get notifications, dear. So, so anyway, so I quit that job to stay home and take care of my mother. And I had to re-up in July, and I told him I wasn't coming back in July, so I knew that. And then my mom passed away in September, so it wasn't too long after school started that my mom passed away. So I'm like, okay, now what do I do? So I went to work for my brother for a little bit until I kind of figured some things out. So I did that. What is this? Is this the same inches? Yeah. So went to work for my brother, and then I thought, okay, well, healthcare is a good solid field to go to. So I decided to go into healthcare. So I called one of the local nursing homes and I said, do you offer CNA classes? And she said no. Come to find out, I knew the lady, and the lady says, Teresa? Because I thought you worked at the school. I'm like, well, I did. My mom just passed away. Of course, that made me cry. And I said, and now I need a job, you know, because I quit my job to take care of her. So anyway, so I paid for some of my schooling to be a CNA, and they paid for some of my schooling to be a CNA. So I was a CNA for several years, and then I went back to school, and I got my LPN in 2013, and then I went back to school again in January of 2014, and I got my RN. So I was like right at 50 whenever I got all my stuff done. So that's my life story. So I worked at a nursing home, I've worked at a hospital for a little bit, and then I have been with hospice for 4 years now. So if I ever don't do hospice, I'm probably going to go back to a nursing home. So, oh my, I don't know if that's going to work. We might have to make those smaller. We might have to do that one second. Not enough, and I don't have any more of that one. I like this one. This one came from, I do believe, Joann's. So let's do this one. You don't want to have some tails. Actually, let's do this one. What the heck? Doesn't have to be. Let's open a brand new one. These are only 9 foot long, so. And these are from Dollar Tree. So I almost had these in my giveaway stuff, and I thought, I think that's going to match that sign. So I decided to do that. So pull them out of my giveaway stuff. I've done that with a lot of ribbon, actually. So anyway, and then one day I was stressed with working as a hospice nurse, and I wanted to do something relaxing. I needed a hobby. So guess what my hobby is, guys? Cool, you went to trucking school. Awesome. A lot of people, I mean, that was a really booming thing when I was going to different truck driving schools. I went to schools in Indiana, I went to schools in Illinois and Missouri, what is that name in Missouri? West Plains, is it? West Plains, Missouri? And Joplin, I think there was a school in Joplin at one time, and so anyway, so I traveled, like, when I was with Arrow and TMC, I traveled 7 states with one company and 9 states with the other. You bought a bow maker today? Cool. I wouldn't be able to make a bow without a bow maker. I have this one, and I also have the 4-in-1. I don't know, I seem to grab this one the most, even though it's probably the things on it are the worst. Wreath, absolutely. I tell you, it is it's definitely given me, you know, it's like I'm not afraid to drive places. You know, it's just like people said, oh my gosh, you're driving to Sims all by yourself. Hey, that is nothing. I drove, like I said, I was like a truck driver myself. I drove and recruited into 7 states with one company and 9 states with another, and stayed in a lot of hotels. I earned up a lot of points. Me and my husband stayed at the Crown Plaza for our anniversary the whole weekend for free. And Cracker Barrel used to do their points then too, and that's the place I always ate, was Cracker Barrel. I loved their fried chicken. Anyway, so I ate lunch. I would only eat 1 meal a day, but that was where I ate. And so one year I even got a Christmas present from Cracker Barrel, believe it or not. Oh my, those are scary, aren't they? Yes, doubles and triples are scary. I even had a CB in my car so I could hear if there was any accidents on the road or watch the weather. Yep, my husband made sure I had a good CB. It's weird, huh? How things change your life. Let's Let's make this a little bit shorter. I don't know if I'm going to put that one in there. I think we're just going to do this one. Let's see what we got here. Oh, really awesome. It's very rewarding, but you also have to get used to people saying, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I chose to be a hospice nurse. It wasn't like that was the only job I could get. You know, we all need to be able to, we all have our specialties, basically, is what I think. I'm going to make that loop just a little bit bigger, and if I need to pull it, I can. There we go. All right. What was my CB hand? I didn't talk to people. I was not one of them type of CB persons. I just listened. I just listened because, you know, I was a happily married woman, let me tell you. And to tell you, it's so funny because I did travel a lot. And when I would get home, you know, and I'd just be really tired and I'd go to sleep, because sometimes I would drive all night to get home, you know, so I could be with my family and my children and stuff. And I'll never forget one night, my husband came in the room and I flipped out. I'm like, who are you? Get out of my room. And he's like, honey, it's me. It's okay. You're home. He's like, well, at least I know you're not having an affair. I'm like, that's for sure. You're lucky I didn't beat you up. Oh, man. It was funny. So, but yeah. No, I didn't encourage any conversation because I didn't want that. There was too many other, I listened to too much stuff on the CB. That was not a reputation I wanted. Alrighty. So what do we think of the bow? So I put the zip tie on there. And I will have to fluff this back out. Anyway, I'm going to make it a little tighter. Because once you make it super tight, you're not going to be able to move your loops around. And the reason why I made this third loop in the middle is because, do you see the zip tie there? Thank you, Katie. We want to cover that up. So when you have that third loop in there, whether it be big or small, that third loop helps hide your zip tie. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, you know, my husband and the kids would meet me sometimes if I was going to be, like, having to do something on a Saturday, like they had a, I don't even know what they call them anymore, job fair. That's what I was talking about, job fair. And sometimes my husband and the kids would meet me, and then one kid would ride home with me, and one kid would ride home with my husband. And we'd stay all night in a decent hotel, and they'd swim. Thank you. Alright, so I think we're going to, like I said, I still may pull some of these oh, thank you. This isn't an Amanda bow, but this is a Teresa bow. My bows usually turn out about like this. But then I'm practicing on them big bodacious ones. So practicing. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, and then I'll take my clips here and I will flip this off. And now it's ready to be put on the wreath. So, before I'm going to secure everything, so do you see these? These are the pipe cleaners in here. Let me zoom in real quick so you guys can see them. Maybe we'll see if that helps. Move the sign. So we have our pipe cleaners in here. So I'm going to twist them a couple more times. And then I'm going to take the pliers and I'm going to trim them off pretty close to the bottom, but not to the very bottom because I don't want it to fall apart. And then I just bend it over. Looking to see if you can see it in the screen there. So, and then and I do that with all of them. And then you'll have to fluff these things out again because I'm messing them around. Thank you. Oh, that's cute. Hi, Sharon. How are you? Well, thanks everybody for joining me. I so appreciate your being on my live tonight. Makes me feel good to see the love and share the love. Thank you guys so much. So then I'm just going to go around and do that with all of those so that those aren't sticking up, okay? And before I actually put my sign on, I want all those down so that I don't have to be moving things around in order to, this was on a, this is done on a 14-inch Dollar Tree frame that I put the pipe cleaners on. And it's just on the wreath form. Alright guys, so we'll put the bow on. Bow's gonna go here. I do have to trim the tails. The bow will go over on the side. I think I'm gonna put the bow on this side because I want the heart out there. I don't want the heart covered up. You're welcome. There we go. So once I get everything all tied down, this is pretty much how it's gonna look. Alright. Oh, thank you, Arla. I appreciate it. So let me show you, I think it's over there. So if you guys, did you guys all see the flamingo from the other night that I finished? Let me go get the flamingo real quick and I will show you that and then we'll be done. Here's the flamingo that we did on the Unique and the Creek boards. Okay, I put those two together. I might actually, if I were doing this again, I might actually go down another set of holes. You're fading fast. Yes, I am. I'm calling you directly after this. I know. You've been up early and you've been working hard, girl. Do you see my flamingo? So that bow needs to be tightened more. So I got that here. So anyway. Oh, cool. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thanks, everybody. All right. So tomorrow night. Oh my goodness. There we go again. So tomorrow night on on YouTube will be another design. new content. So hop over to YouTube tomorrow night to watch the new video over there. And don't forget to find the Kink Sumo on my page and sign up for that drawing. 3,600 we're almost there. So, all right, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Be blessed. I am blessed. You know, share something kind with someone, give somebody a smile, and make somebody smile. So that happened to me today. So thank you. I know my ghost me though. I know. Thanks, guys. Bye. You're welcome, Marianne. Thank you.